Test. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next Grand Arena. This time, we're in it for the weekly championship, and we are up against Feifei Oito. Well, Feifei claims to be the better general, and I suppose we will find out if that is true. Let's take a look at the board to start off with. We have the negotiators still holding strong. Let's see what we have here. 1-1-1, nicely done. 1-1, also nice, getting through that General Grievous. What's this back wall doing here? Oh, nice. Stopped by the Brood Alpha, took a couple teams out. That is looking good, folks. And we have our really terrible clone troopers under Shock T, but even they managed to stop somebody. And not even fives got killed, so that's looking good for us. Let's take a look at our ships. No attempts. Okay, so that's not going to tell us anything, neither here nor there. On defense, we have Ewoks. Wow, okay, Ewoks, Bosk, and Phoenix. That's a solid Phoenix team. Look at all those Zetas, though. This is a Zeted Phoenix team. I'll have to say, he's going to be happy with his Zeted Mandalorian team, because Sabine can be used in the new Mando squad with probably pretty good success with her Zeta, so we'll see how that goes for him. I guess that made sense at the time. What do we have here? Oh, look, it's a good version of my squad. Okay, that'll be fun to worry about. Wow, again, lots of Zetas. Wow, that's an impressive squad. And we have, okay, we've got Kylo Ren unmasked, not too terrible. So that makes me worry about what's on the back wall here. There's got to be something good back there. So let's focus on getting rid of these guys first. I could probably solo this with the Eternal Emperor, but just in case, I'm going to bring somebody along. I'll bring, well, let's see. Should I bring Darth Maul? Because he can help me get some double-bladed hits if he does any damage. We'll give it a shot. We could use all the double-bladed kills we can get. That still goes on until next week, though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, just so everyone is aware, I do have my daughter is listening in, and so if she starts making commentary on how poorly I'm doing, I might have to suspend the stream for a second while we take care of her. But, you know, details. Alright, we got fives, we have... Oh, I wonder what would happen if you had eliminated fives and another trooper simultaneously. I've never tried that before. Alright, Maul. That's alright. Kind of the whole point of Maul is to get killed here, which we don't really want that to happen, but that's what's gonna happen. And he's the distraction. He's gonna help our Emperor heal if our Emperor had gotten into trouble. Fortunately, it looks like our Emperor is not going to get in trouble. And now we will experiment with fives. Let's see what happens. This was not timed the way I wanted it to. That's alright, though. And what happened? Okay, it just takes everybody out. That's alright. I'm okay with that. So, if you take fives out at the same time as another clone trooper, it doesn't do anything for the clones. Look at that, I've got a nice full health unit. 59. Well, that was his tough squad, so I guess we're going to see what happens here. So this is an unusual squad. He's got the TIE pilot, which I really don't have much experience with. So I'm wondering what the best option would be. I think I'm going to bring Revan and Badstilla here. And maybe some good defenders. Let's see. Because I don't expect him to be tremendously fast. So I'll bring, yeah, here we go, there we go. We'll round out a reasonable Sith squad. And still go for the underkill, the undersized squad. Alright, so the goal here is to try and take out people with Badstilla if we can, because that'll count towards our double-bladed kill bonus. And there we go. Everybody, be afraid. Be very afraid. So he's got Phasma, and he's got his First Order officer for feeding turn meter. And so I probably could have... I really overkilled this, but when you have that many Sith, you kind of have to try and do something fun. The other thing is, I have underestimated teams like this before, and... Whoa! I think those all qualify as Badstilla kills. Let's find out if we caught our feet. That was awesome. Good job, Badstilla, with the lightning hit. Just wasted everyone. What? Alright, it looks like it only gave me credit for 2 of those guys. That's annoying. So I need 3 more. But we have 7 days to do it, so we'll be able to try it again next week. So, this back row here is still pretty cruddy. Alright, I'm not really concerned at this point. Sheesh. The better general indeed. I laugh with many ha-has. 235 speed. Okay, Brood Alpha, you're pretty fast. Let's do our Vader counter, and you know what? I feel confident. Let's go with the 2 guys again. If I end up paying for it, I end up paying for it. Boom. Oh, yeah. Douche. Alright, battle's over. It's just... Yeah, it's kind of funny. If only Anakin could have done this with the Geonosians, the war would have been over much quicker. Nice. Well then, that was awesome. All right, now I kind of want to go with a. Let's see what we're up against over here. I mean, this is standard fare. That's not really going to be tough to kill. So, all right, let's go ahead and get some true to form galactic civil war going on. And this time I'll bring Yoda because I want to make sure that we can take out those battle droids fast. And again, this is probably overkill, but that's okay. If I can get it, there's also a level at which quickness of kills matters as well. Because if we end up in a position where we can save a banner by keeping protection up longer, that's better than not bringing a person along. I suppose I should have made sure that he even had his full stacks of battle droids before I brought everybody. Alright, goodbye Droideka. And battle droids. Let's see. One battle droid left. Talk about a almost perfect run there. Well, my protection up was terrible, but at least I got 1 protection up. So if I dropped another guy and had no protection up, I would have scored 59, maybe. So I'm not too concerned about a single banner there. Sometimes the win is more valuable. Now, this is going to be the interesting one, because normally I would run Imperial Troopers here, and I still am tempted to do so. The question is, are they going to be able to do the job? I hope they do. Let's find out. And I think, just to top it off, I'm going to bring Thrawn, because I have good squads that can take out these other teams, so I'm not going to have to worry about them so much. Thrawn should help balance out the Bosk problem. Alright, and we're going to have everybody shoot at Thrawn. Okay, so that's our Bosk problem, is if we don't get the ability block... There we go, we got an ability block on him. Cool. Bosk problem solved. Time to just hit everybody where it hurts. Yep. Yep. And that's why you bring Thrawn. Nice. Now, Phoenix. Phoenix is going to get weird, because I'm not really sure based on standard Phoenix protocols what the best move is going to be here. He's got a lot of Zetas on there. I'm just not familiar with that team as much as I should be. So, we're going to ignore them for now and bring the Emperor, and what other Empire units do we have? I may have used everybody. Oh boy, I used everyone. Alright, we'll bring the Royal Guard as a distraction. And I'll bring Dooku with me. And I probably don't need anybody else, but I'll go ahead and bring Krennic anyway, just to have an extra guy who could do an area attack. Basically, Krennic is target practice. Alright, Ewok Elder, you are stunned. Everybody else, as stunned as you can get. And now, wow, that was awesome. Okay, Krennic, even as target practice, you're not even necessary. But I do like the idea of being able to do extra damage. Oh yeah, I forgot about the stagger. That's going to be really helpful too. Chirpa! It's not often that it's worth it to bring extra people along, because you get an automatic 4 points if you don't bring them. But if you can keep up banners in other ways by having an extra target, it's sometimes useful to have that extra distraction. All right, here we go. And that is the end of the Ewoks. And is there any way I could prolong this a couple of bits? Nah, I'll do. Alright, we still have one full protection. We managed to get the one full protection. And Phoenix, let's do this. I'm going to bring in a Bastila squad. And let's, Well, since we've got Old Republic, I'm kind of tempted to bring T3M4. We never really get to see him do anything. So, let's see how he does. He could probably do a lot of clearing buffs. Or should we just bring... Yeah, alright, we'll clear buffs with Ahsoka instead. That's better because she could get revived. So again, not pushing too hard here. Nice. And part of that is you guys know my luck when bringing Jedi along. We always have trouble doing as much damage as we're supposed to. And I just want to make absolutely sure that we get this win on the first try. Which it looks like is going to be pretty straightforward to do. Alright, so now we have to try and balance our banners. So, let's see, if we can stun Bridger, excellent, and hit everybody. Now, I'm gonna see, let's see, does he give protection up, recover health, and 30% of health? Alright, so you're just looking at health, but still, see if we can do any protection. That gave us a lot of protection up. Let's see if it was enough. Nope. Oh well. Worth a shot. Well, so with that set of squads, yeah, okay, he better have a negotiator, I was gonna say. Because that was a pretty poor showing on his part. Alright, negotiator. Now this is gonna be tough. Because all of my good people are over here. All my negotiator killers are on defense. And he's got a better fleet than I do, negotiator-wise. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring us an Akbar fleet with the Houndstooth. And this is going to be our more typical Akbar fleet, except we're going to bring everyone. Because we're going to need them all. So we're going to bring Cassian, we're going to bring a full team here, because if we manage to survive long enough, we're going to need every single one of these guys. And probably the one that I will bring in instead of the Ghost, I will bring the Ebon Hawk. So I've got Cassian's U-Wing and the Ebon Hawk to do mass dispels. And so when he ends up getting when Anakin ends up dying, which we hope is relatively soon, then we're going to use the Mass Dispel to get rid of his invisibility and absolutely kill him. So that's our goal, is absolutely kill Anakin. And the Y-Wing is along to get rid of all of the protection on the Houndstooth, if at all possible. Alright, he's relatively slow. That's good. That works in our favor. But he got all his dazes in, which means our first move is going to have to be to undaze our Millennium Falcon. And now we're going to just hit everybody. And the goal is to do as much damage to Anakin as we can. Whew. All right. Let's see. Okay, now you see that we still have, unfortunately, we still have the Houndstooth is still blocked. So we're going to bring our Y-Wing. And we're going to see if we can put our shield disruption on the Houndstooth. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Because now he's still taunting, so we could still wail on him. Nice. Come on, come on. Houndstooth. We need you dead. Yeah, there goes the Houndstooth. Alright, that was awesome. Now, the old Y-Wing, unfortunately, is a real pain, so we'll just hit him with everything we've got, but he's going to last a little while. And now, we have a chance to take out Anakin. Woohoo! This is gonna be tough. Alright, alright. Can I survive long enough? No. Alright, alright. But we've got the Houndstooth gone. So with the Houndstooth gone, our first set of moves is going to look a lot better. And this time, I think we're going to bring in our General Hux and the First Order, because the First Order is going to give us some pretty good advantage, I think. If I had somebody to help taunt, that would be nice. On the other hand, getting all First Order to start with is also good. So I think I'll do that, because he's going to be coming in hard, and I want to be able to... There we go. So, I don't want to disrupt my other team yet. Let's see. I could bring the old school Y-Wing. Well, I've got a Hyena Bomber. Oh, wait. No, that's my Vulture Droid, isn't it? Okay. Where's my Hyena Bomber? First Order tie. The shuttle. And there's the height. Nope, that's the... Where's my Hyena Bomber? I guess my Hyena Bomber is so bad that I must have put him on defense. Whoops. Okay. Well, we'll bring this guy in for a taunt, and we will bring... we'll bring Slave 1 for a taunter, and that is probably all we're going to be able to bring this time around. I don't think we're going to survive. If we have to get to the third reinforcement, we're just not going to survive it. So the advantage of Hux in this case is that he puts Hunted on immediately, and I think that's going to help us a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get our 100% turn meter up. And we're going to try and stun Anakin. I should have just used my special and taken him out. Didn't even think about that. Oops. Oh well. Okay, now we're going to hunt Anakin. And the advantage of hunting Anakin is even if he's good, he doesn't get his bonus turn meter anymore. So... now we just get to try and wail on Ahsoka. Well, we'll still wail on Ahsoka. And let's see, can we bring everybody in yet? Nope, so I'm gonna, there we go. We'll do that. And now... I'm gonna have him fire. Alright, good. And good. So now, as soon as they show up, we'll be able to do some major damage. Of course, now I need somebody to get in the way. Alright, so, let's see. You've got taunt. Alright, now I need Slave 1. So I need Slave 1 to start getting in the way. Wow, that was painful. Okay. That I did not see coming. That's too bad. But everybody is horribly damaged, so now we're going to use our Thrawn, and this is gonna hurt. We need to still have enough guys to fight off Mace Windu. This is not good, but we gotta save some people for the last battle. Come on. Good. Alright. There we go. Just needed you to survive that long. Now, we're going to put burning on everyone as fast as we can. Oh, it didn't live long enough. Didn't live long enough. It was a good try. How does he get his reinforcement immediately? That's not cool. Alright, alright. Okay, go away, and I don't have the boof. Oh well. Well, it was worth a shot, guys. Wow. Talk about speed. On the capital ship, I mean. Like, that's a, I think that's a Relic 6 Thrawn as well. So, I mean, talk about speed on the capital ship. Alright, his Mace Windu versus my Mace Windu. This is just going to be sad, but we're going to do it because we've got to try it. Alright. Oh, what is Rex? Who is this guy? Okay, Eyes on the Breach. Physical damage. See, these are all the people I never even use. So let's see. Hey, Wedge has weapons. Who knew? Alright, inflict damage over time. Well, we want to kind of do that to the Jedi Consular. We want to get rid of him if we can. And we'll hit everybody. Yeah, I probably should have played it safe and thrown some reasonable people against this squad so I could kill it. Should have just killed this team because that would have given me, what, 60 more banners? That's it's not an amount you want to just lose outright, but well. Definitely was not counting on the definitely not counting on the Chimera being so slow comparatively to the Negotiator. I mean, that was just sad. Yay! Okay, well. Alright, so we're going to see what happens. The good news is that even if he does manage to take out my fleet, which is probably unlikely considering who he has on defense, but even if he does manage to take out my fleet entirely, it's not going to matter so much because you get more points for clearing the actual slots than you do for the fleet. So, there you go. And I've already got one hold, so. Oh man, what a close final match. That's pretty impressive there. Well, it was a good run through. Managed to kill 2 of his reinforcements here. Never quite got through the rest of it though, and that's what we needed to win, so we will see what happens. He's still down by 300. I think if he takes this guy out, it'll bump him up enough, but not quite enough to put him over the edge. But it'll be a close match. Unfortunately, that's going to hit our major rankings quite a bit. Let's see what we're going to get. So we're at 711 now. And if let's check out our leaderboards. Do we have anybody in? Yeah, okay, so no chromiums yet. So we're kind of neck and neck for the lead here. And so if we win, we'll be right up there, but we're going to be losing out on about 250 banners that we should have that we're not going to have. So it's going to put us back in the rankings. That'll be all right, though. We'll survive. Oh, cool. We started a raid. All right, guys. I will see you next time when the next set of events come up. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I just want to say the galactic challenges have been a real pain for a lot of people in my guild. So figured I'd give you the rundown of how I did this one. I do have the Sith Eternal Emperor, so it's fairly easy for me to take on the higher levels without, I can win the higher level battles with no problems. But I found that this particular one has the endless ranks feat, which is a real pain. Fortunately, you can get around that a little bit by using good area effect kills. And here's the feats. We've got completing the battles with 4 Mandalorians, which the previous version had 5 Mandalorians, and that was nearly impossible for everyone playing, especially if you're free to play. So they've cut it down to 4 Mandalorians. So now, as long as you've got one really good person, either in my case, it's the Sith Eternal Emperor. If you have a legend, that'll take you far. If you don't have a legend, then you can still go far with someone like Darth Vader, who's got his merciless massacre that just takes out a whole lot of enemies. And so that's kind of the key, is to just keep these guys either from going at all, using a rebel squad to stun them right off the bat, or you can use one really good person like Darth Vader, or if you've got a really high level Emperor, then you can stun as many of them as you can, and then just kind of use your Mandalorians, especially if you got the Mandalorian armor, use the armorer to help kind of buff you up. And then, as you can see, I couldn't beat the last one without losing a unit. With this one, I soloed this with Sith Eternal Emperor, because that was the only way I could do it without losing anybody. But if you have Night Sisters, Night Sisters can do it, if you've got some pretty good Night Sisters, because that way you can, especially if you've got a good old Daka can resurrect people. And if you've got some good people in the front lines that are not Night Sisters, then just bring old Daka and a zombie, and you can use them to kind of help keep your ranks intact. So there you go, an undersized squad that kind of speaks for itself. So hopefully that'll help you get as much as you can out of this, and just kind of bringing Night Sisters to stay alive and whatnot. And controlling the battlefield with stuns is a great option. So, all right, I'll see you all next time. Bye.